Well, Tokuban's time back with one last video for the night. In episode 12 of Kamen Agito, which ends in another 2-part episode. The more mysteries power on. Just when I think we get answers, we get more mysteries. Again, there's whole point in these types of stories. Keep the viewer on their toes, guessing, questioning what's going on, what's the mystery. It's so cool to figure this out. And I'm not looking at any spoilers of what's going on. I'm glad I do not remember everything that happened in the Marco Salsa video on this series. Because I don't care about Kamen very much. I like Kamen, but it doesn't have a mystery. Agito's mystery is great. I'm so invested in it. I want to know who Shoichi truly is. What's connection with the mysterious boy. Is my theory actually correct? Should let people really theory and watch it. Is only come up with this type of stuff. So, I was a briefly recast where we left off. With Hikawa now unconscious. Shoichi as Agito. The two unknowns escape. So, Agito just leaves. Although it turns out Google's a fucking liar. I'll get it out of it. Shoichi returns to Mana. Some situation happens. Meanwhile, Ojo's being scolded for using the G3 system without authorization. Of course, Hojo, like the prick he is, tries to shift the blame onto Hikawa, who used G3's gun without authorization. True, but it was an emergency. Self-defense. And it seems they know that too. As he come with no choice really. They would have been killed if we hadn't done something. So they recognize that as self-defense. Not sure I understand the reason of using the G3 system to take them down, protect people. But that's not really what he wanted. He just liked the power of it. I said by Ozawa later, he's obsessed with it. Affected immediately, once he recovers, he's back on the G3 system. He's proving himself worthy of it. I like the scene. Hojo's such a prick, though. He doesn't deserve to be a policeman. And it's not satisfying what happens to him a little bit later in the episode. We cut to Mana and Shoichi visiting Psycho again. That's the name of the woman. Rose says she's still out in the moment, so she's probably on the beach. Shoichi asks about the symbol. He doesn't know much about it either. His sister drew it. She's been taking these out to the lake. Clean some ancient civilization under there. So the two will go to the beach. Find her struggling. So Suchi doesn't see her. Ryo's also there. He just shows up, oh no, he didn't see him arrive. They rescue her. She says she doesn't know anything about them. About Shoichi's memories, or who Ryo's father. We discuss an ancient civilization that was protected by a warrior known as the Dragoon. She believes that it exists somewhere connected to that lake. Shoichi. And she ends up drawing the Agito symbol. She's pretty suspicious though. Like when Shoichi asks what the symbol is, She just erases it and leaves. Just like that. Totally not suspicious. I very much in the previous episode she was really suspicious there, saying she doesn't know anything, just walking off. She didn't say, sorry, I don't know anything. She said, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. Like, she's afraid of something. She knows something. But what? Also, weird thing is, the recap of the part scene uses a different shot. I'm not joking on that. Like, when the scene happened in the previous episode, the camera was facing on the left side. On the side was on this side. Or the, you know, was in that plot. But, in the recap, it's behind the car for some reason. Why change the shot in the first place? I don't get it. If they're going to use it, why didn't they just use that shot in the previous episode? I don't understand why they didn't. I know it's just nitpicky, but I had to point that type of stuff out. Like, why go with a different shot in the first place when it makes no sense when you could just easily repurpose the footage from the previous episodes? Just saying, it's a little odd they decided to do that. This is a stylistic choice. None of the other recaps did that. As far as I know. Not nitpick again. So, oh, like I said. I'm fucking 25, I'm still got a light voice. Not like I was young, but still not. I don't have a deep voice. I'm fucking 25. No fucking beard. I can't tell if you can hear me or not, actually. And with the issue of going on the headphones lately. Really hope you can hear me now. Really hope you heard me before I turn Bluetooth off. Because the headphones can readily do that. Even though I have them distant from the phone, they still somehow come on, even though I'm in the case. So once I've done the video, I'm going to make sure to check to see the sounds there. So anyway, so yeah, Psycho's pretty suspicious. Alright, so Shoichi and Rana search for information about this civilization. They find out though that the lake is not even that old, so it can't be any ancient civilizations. Students are confronting Psycho's brother. It ends up being the truth. He made the whole thing up. Oh, sorry, but he didn't make the story up. He heard it somewhere, but he doesn't remember where. She's been a Cheyenne for the past 6 months. She was she came off of a ferry and is still on a ferry. You see where I'm going with this? He ends up reading that the ship's name was the Akatsuki. Yep, Psycho's involved in the Akatsuki incident. I did more to my theory from the previous video that those being killed had some sort of a tie to the Akatsuki incident. As I mentioned earlier, they seem to be afraid of humans. That's why they're being killed. Oh my. Maybe that's why they do this little thing, like a religious sign. That's already been manipulated by some higher force. And it's like someone we see as a god who says humans deserve to die. They basically, it's their own prayer and stuff, I guess. Again, this could all be wrong. I could be wrong. I was kind of around Kamen Geeks for the last over 50 episodes, but I lasted 49 episodes. But I was right, almost. I was certainly correct on some parts. So, yeah. So, yeah. Rio was also there. Shuichi won't ask why. That's so beautiful. But Ryo says none of his also smiles, but Shuichi does say it's a matter of perspective, which is true. But it's mostly maybe Shuichi's mindset may change if he gets all his memories back. Who knows? Sure. Alright, that's a brief argument. Ends up punching Shoichi. And yeah, Google lied. They said they'll interact pop in surveillance into episode 28, which is a bullshit lie. They interact probably in episode 12. Hence the punch. Sure, it's just brief, but still an interaction. Stupid Google. Sorry, Shoichi. Right. Unknown attacks the woman from the previous episode. Even though he kind of is all rested up, he hasn't gotten G. He's not a G. Still, he's not doing out G3 yet. Trying to protect, of course, on protection duty. It'll take too long. It'll take too long to get the G3 system there. Woman's at risk. Oh, just still an ass. I mean, she shows up as Agito. Mama's at leaving this too. But Rio was also leaving, but senses as Psycho is being attacked by the other unknown from the previous episode. Again, and a lot of strong presence to my theory of the Katsuki incident being tied to these carrot people that are being killed. To keep them quiet or something, most likely. As before, Psycho was typing on a computer saying, I know nothing. I know nothing. I know nothing. Yeah, not suspicious at all. Like she's trying to make sure she's not killed. It's pretty interesting. That's what they do. I cannot wait for this mission to be sold. But anyway, this is episode 50 finale, but it's listed with 51 episodes on Wikipedia. Guess AI doesn't know what shit they're talking about. So, Shoichi, your bells the other unknown. So both Agito and Guild bow two unknowns separately. Hojo, still being asked, was to bring Agito in. Is it really wise to try and do that when a unknown is attacking? I think that's why Hikawa was trying to stop him. But Hojo doesn't listen. He can't just punch him. It's like, hell yeah! I didn't say I want to punch that son of a bitch. That bastard deserved to punch. He's an ass. What the only thing wants to do is jump in. Actually, most likely for reputation. But Agito was currently fighting an unknown. So it's best to get the victim out there while distracted. Protecting the victim, protecting innocent civilians is the most important thing right now. It means sometimes losing criminals. So yeah, and Agito does his rider kick. Meanwhile, Gil does his own rider kick. Both unknowns are destroyed. Psycho is lying unconscious in the ocean, and Rio's swimming to save her. No detail earlier is where they swim. Shuichi's swimming like this, playing his arms about. Ow. Damn sharp toenail. But the way Rio swims is like this. Because he is a professional swimmer. He's also star of the swim team. So I like the visual I like that detailing there. That's not what episode ends. I was then cut to the hospital. The music, no sound effects plays, just the music playing. as a man steps out of the limo, and that guy somehow broke out of prison. Yeah, he just broke out somehow off screen. Oh, any hint of it prior? Yeah, it's a little bit bothersome, but so mysterious guy was writing his name, but he writes Shoy. Usually writes Shoy, but then scraps it and changes it to Tatsuya or Tetsuya. I think it's Tatsuya. Interesting. Was he going to say Shoichi? Interesting. Who is this guy? New playing this game. I'm curious to know where this story's going to go. But for now, that's where the episode ends. I can't wait to see what the rest of the series is going to have in the next couple of weeks. And it's both in Anku Kabuto in September. So I'm looking forward to see where this goes. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe to my channel. As we have tomorrow episodes 13 to 17 and possibly 18 and 19 as well. Sayonara.